name is Carol Hall. I'm the sales manager for Ryan Homes here in our Tampa market and our growing Sarasota Bradenton market. And we are super excited tonight to get to talk to you VIPs for Moss Creek. Moss Creek is going to be the very first community that we have kicked off in Bradenton. Right now, the majority of our footprint is in the Riverview, Hillsborough County part of Tampa, and we are stretching into Parrish and now Bradenton. So we're really excited to be joining the Bradenton market. Looks like we've got Tun, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, from Bradenton joining us. So a lot of locals, very good. And again, for those of you that might have just joined, please take advantage of the chat function at the bottom of your screen here. If you click on that, you can chat directly with us. I've got Karina Bullock, who is our sales assistant, off screen tonight, looking out for your comments and your questions. So if you have any questions, please send them to us in the comments and we'll be happy to answer those for you. We have a brief presentation to give you tonight. At this point, I know that you all should have seen emails with our floor plans and some basic information about the community, as well as now our base prices that just got released last week. So tonight, what we wanted to do is kind of put everything together for you in one package, if you will, and make sure that you've got all the information that you would need in order to purchase a home with us in Moss Creek. Got a couple more people joining. So now that I've let them in, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. I appreciate in advance everybody being patient with us while we are not new to COVID anymore. You know, this is still something that doesn't come 100% natural all the time. And Karina, are you watching out for the chat box? I see that popping up with a comment and I am now in screen mode.
I am.
All right. So again, we've got a brief presentation to go over with you all tonight. Again, thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate you all attending. We know that we've been launching this community amidst holidays. Hopefully you all had a wonderful holiday season with your families and or with your close friends, you know, for those of you that might not have been able to be near family, again, amidst current conditions. And we're excited to kick off the new year with this new community and hopefully to help you all kick off the new year in a new home as well. So tonight, what we're going to go over is a quick introduction to the team. Again, you've seen myself, Jennifer's camera is still on, and you'll meet our loan officer, Chris Canton, as well, and see some information about the project manager, Garrett, who will be building your homes. We've got a little bit of information about the community, again, just to put it all together in a nutshell for you. We also wanted to talk about this VIP process, why it is so special and why you should buy as a VIP this month. We are going to release our home sites, our VIP home site selections and your incentives tonight. Again, review the available homes for Moss Creek. We have some special opportunities for our VIPs to take advantage of as well. And then we will go through some next steps of the process here with you all this evening. So I'm going to hand it over to Jennifer Lake to let her introduce herself.
Hi, guys. So again, thank you, Carol. But I do want to say thank you to everybody just hanging in there through the holidays. I know you've probably gotten a couple of phone calls from me and some videos and all the fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to meeting everyone in person actually pretty soon. But a bit about me, I've been doing this now for 12 plus years. When I'm not doing this, I'm at home spending time with my two kids who are 8 and 4, and of course my husband sometimes. I am a diehard Tennessee Vol fan, so I'm sorry to anybody that is a Gator or any of those, but I won't hold it against you.
All right, super. Thanks, Jen. I'm going to keep your camera on.
Okay.
All right, Chris, I'm going to open up your camera here so that everybody can see you as well as your selfie.
Hey guys, how are you today? Chris Canton. As you can see, just a little bit about myself. First off, I've been in the industry almost 30 years, been with NVR Mortgage and Ryan Homes about 3 years, and been down in Florida 18 years. Before that, up in New York. And John, you're up in Webster. I was up in the Buffalo area. So familiar with what you're getting over the last week or so. And I have 4 kids, and they are all girls, every single one of them. Luckily, they are all past the age of 18 now. So we've done our duty. And right now, my wife and I, we just love spending time with our grandkids.
That's great.
So I'm here to help answer any questions. If you guys have anything in the chat while the presentation's going on, feel free to ask.
Yeah, and for anybody that's interested too, if you have any mortgage related questions, this is Chris's personal information as well, his email address, his phone number, so that if you are interested in anything mortgage related that you don't want to discuss here tonight over a chat function, you can certainly reach out to him directly. So thanks, Chris. I'm going to turn your camera back off for now.
Okay.
And let's see. Last but not least, Garrett Guzman is our project manager. This is the guy building your home. And unfortunately, he couldn't join us tonight because he's too busy building a lot of homes. And in fact, you can see he didn't even get to do a professional selfie. He had to do it on the street out there where he's manning the job site. But I'll tell you a little bit about Garrett. He's one of my very favorite members of the production team. Solid project manager, very detail oriented. You all are very lucky to have him. He's actually from Tampa, which is very rare in Florida. Folks that are actually born and raised here and live here now. He's a sports addict, and apparently he likes to cook. I didn't know that about him, but so now I'm going to look for him to bring snacks next time I'm. But yeah, Garrett is a great project manager. Really enjoy having him on the team. And for those of you that may not have built a home with Ryan Homes before, or perhaps this will be your first build project ever, this is really a cool component of what we do as a builder. Garrett is somebody that you'll get to sit and meet with before we actually start the build on your home. We always hold a one-on-one pre-construction meeting where he'll get to go through your personal blueprints, your site plan. We like to verify that all of your options that you've selected with us are of course correct, but it's a really cool place where you get to learn a lot more about what we're doing and get the whole picture about the build process, our materials, the hows and the whys about what goes into your home. So something that is very neat and definitely a part of the process that we enjoy the most. So yeah, so that's Garrett. And we've got people joining us still late. So bear with me if from time to time it looks like I get distracted. I'm sorry, it's where I'm letting people. So a little bit about the community at Moss Creek. Again, this is located in beautiful Bradenton, Florida. Location, location, location is always key in real estate, and this one's got it. This is located right off of State Route 70 in the heart of Bradenton. Everything that you might need is a stone's throw away. You could literally walk to Target if you wanted to, or Foods. There's a Starbucks right behind the community. Lots of banking options, Publix, just you name it, it's there. We are just a few short miles away from downtown Bradenton and a very, very easy drive over to University Town Center, which is another super popular place to shop in Bradenton. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of shopping, offices, all that good stuff at University Town Center. And then the Ellington Outlet Malls is another really great place for some retail therapy, just about 15 minutes up the road from where we're located here in Moss Creek. So stellar location. We didn't list it here in the bullets, but this is also zoned for Bradenton's very best school district, public schools. Jennifer, what are the schools again?
Yep, so the elementary school is Terra Elementary. And then the middle school is Bradenton River Middle, and the high school is Braden River High School, which is right there on 70.
So great school district for anybody that might be might have kids in the home. These are some great schools to send them to. And then some of the other really great things about Moss Creek, this is a gated community. It has a community pool cabana with a bathhouse. You can see it in that top picture there. We've got some pocket parks. So if you're looking for a place to throw a Frisbee to the dogs or maybe hit a ball with your son, they are embedded in the community in a couple different spots. This community has a low HOA, $116 a month. And then one of the things that I think we are the most excited about Moss Creek is that it has no CDD, which is very hard to find in Florida. And for those of you that are joining us from out of state and up north, a CDD is a community development district. And this is where the developer has taken out a loan to put in the infrastructure. And especially in communities where you have amenities like what we have in Moss Creek, you typically have a CDD in place. And so the developer takes out a loan to put in the infrastructure, and then the residents pay it back. It basically looks like another large chunk of taxes added into the monthly payment. So Moss Creek does not have one of those. Again, hard to find, especially in a community with amenities. And it helps to make this community so much more affordable. You know, if you've been watching the news, interest rates are still very low. It's a great time to buy. And so when you couple the low interest rates along with the no CDD fee, it makes this a really amazing opportunity to own a home in a fantastic location at a really low price. And then the other thing to mention tonight about Moss Creek is that it is very limited. All in all, the community has just over 100 total homes. It's a small community. We share it with another builder called David Weekley Homes, beautiful homes that they build as well. Ryan Homes has got 48 total homes to offer our customers. So it's a very limited opportunity, but we're very excited to be there. So why buy as a VIP? You know, at this point, you've been seeing all these emails for the last couple of months, and we've been talking about the VIP period, and we've been talking about VIP pricing and all the perks that you get with being a VIP. And so here's what the VIP benefits look like for you. You get to buy at the very lowest price. When we go into a community brand new, this is the lowest price we'll ever offer. We take price increases depending on volume. So typically after every so many homes, we go up in price. And then sometimes that's on a weekly or a monthly basis. It just depends on pace, and it is to cover the rising cost of our own materials. So when you go in new, you get the lowest price. You also get the best incentive, and we're going to go through those a little bit later here. You're going to get the first and the very best selection of home sites. You get to pick what others haven't beaten you to already. And then along with that, you get a few other firsts and choices. We've got choices of color and elevation here. So the exterior of the home, it's very important to us that we don't build a cookie cutter neighborhood. We take a lot of pride in the exteriors of our homes, our landscaping, and we like to make sure that there's variance in the community so that it looks good and it helps to retain its value. We will never allow the same color schemes side by side or across the street. And that goes for the elevation too. And elevation is referring to the front facade of the home. So the roof pitches, the front windows, the porches even. So you'll get the first choice of that by purchasing earlier, sooner than later. We do have some special opportunity homes that we don't typically offer, only in a launch situation, in a VIP sales situation. And we will share a little bit of that with you in a few slides as well. But you get instant equity when you purchase as a VIP. And this is because of those price increases that I was talking about with the first bullet point there. We do take price increases and we take them relatively often. New communities, because of the price increases, they increase your equity exponentially faster than if you were to buy in a resale community. And in fact, new communities, even after they have been completely built out, continue to rise in value, typically over 5 years. A good example that I have of how the instant equity works for you is with our last community that we opened in Tampa. It was a townhome community in Brandon. It's still open. We're going to sell out in the next few months, but we kicked that one off in March of 2020. So right before COVID hit.
Mhm.
Since from March to the end of December, we've gone up in price in that neighborhood, $22,000 on our base price home, on the price leader. We have a bigger home in that community as well. That one's gone up even higher. But just to show you an example, that was a $22,000 span that the original VIP members were able to take advantage of right away just by purchasing early in that community. So they saved a lot of money and they've got a lot of instant equity from it. And then I've got the note at the top of this slide. It says win-win because, I think the question that everybody would ask is, well, why would you do that? Why would we come in and offer such low prices to our VIP members? And the reality is this works for us too. We want to sell a lot of houses and we want to sell them right away. And it's for a few reasons. One, it helps with our staffing. We can move Garrett out of one neighborhood and put him full-time into another community so that he's not driving a distance between two spots and spreading himself thin. Quality is very important to us. And so Garrett is required to walk every single home he's building on a daily basis. And this allows him to do that a lot easier without burning him out. It also sets us up to start building our product quicker so that Jennifer Lacey can help to sell more homes to your neighbors without also having to leave the community and show homes in other areas. And then lastly, from a business perspective, it does help to position us to meet our own goals that we have, objectives that we have with the developers in our neighborhood. So it's a win-win. You get to take advantage of great pricing. And for us, it sets us up for a better business success down the road. So we promised that we would release our VIP home sites tonight. And so again, we've shared the site map with you before in a previous email. What we're showing you here tonight on this particular slide are the homes with asterisks. These are our VIP released home sites. So we like to release the very best home sites first. And these are the ones that you will get to choose from. Grayed out boxes denote the David Weekley homes that are already built or that they are selling. So only the blue numbered home sites are ours. And again, asterisks denote the VIP opportunities that we have for you all to choose from. And then you'll notice that there's some different colors. The dark blue asterisks represent home sites where you get to pick your home 100% from scratch and build it 100% your way. The red asterisks are some of our special opportunities that I will share with you in more detail in a couple of slides, but these offer you some options to move in sooner. One of the red asterisks there to the far left is actually the model home that is also available for sale, and we'll give you more details on that as well this evening. Karina, how am I doing? Any questions or comments coming in so far?
Not yet.
Okay. Please, if y'all have any comments or questions, we want to hear from you. Please use that chat function at the bottom of your screen. Just click chat and Karina will keep a lookout. So with that, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to pass it to Jennifer Lacey because salespeople always love to talk about incentives. And
Yes,
VIP incentive.
it's my favorite part. Hi, guys, again. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. So going back to what Carol was saying, why VIP, why now, how does that benefit you? This is part of it. So the VIP incentive is exclusive for the VIPs. So golden ticket holders, VIPs get this incentive. This will expire. So I think we've got the date down, Carol, on a different slide, don't we? But it's January.
We basically have 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So this is going to be in place for 2 weeks. But what you get is $5,000 in cash towards your closing costs. You do need to use our in-house lender, of course, because Chris is on here and they're great. We are big one happy family here from mortgage side to title side also. So it's a one-stop shop with us. You are also going to get an additional incentive of $1,000 off your home site premium. So whichever home site you choose, you can take $1,000 off of that number. So again, this is the limited time frame. It's only for VIP and golden ticket holders.
Thank you, Jen. Len, thanks for joining us from Colorado. I just saw that
Ooh.
comment in there too. Colorado is beautiful. Cold. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the homes that we have to offer in Moss Creek. Oops, gone too far. There you go, Jen.
So I do want to touch on this relatively quickly because I don't want to hold you up this evening too much. These are our website. So if you want to go to our website, the pricing, I'm not sure if it's up just yet, but the floor plan is there and the interactive floor plans are there. So you can kind of mess with them if you want to. But Century is our only one-story floor plan. It's 1,500 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Please remember, guys, I only have 7 opportunities for this one. I can't build any more than that. So this one is pretty, very much limited. So for the entire 48 home sites that we have available, only 7 of those can be the Century home.
Thanks, Jen.
The Glen Ridge, so this is our 2-story home. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and it's almost 1,850 square feet. What's nice about the Glen Ridge is the square footage is not huge to maintain, but you do get the luxury options in it. So examples would be a tray ceiling in the owner's suite, or you can have the double ovens in the kitchen. And then the Hillcrest, we're right over 2,000 square feet. And this one gets us up to the 4-bedroom, 2.5 baths. The nice thing about this one, or one of my favorite things, is the closet space. And then also I like how the island, it's a large island and it overlooks the family room. And of course you do still get the option for the double oven.
Lynn asked if all the homes have only 2-car garages.
Thanks, Lynn, for reaching out. They do. So the product lines that we have here will accommodate the 2-car garages. We don't have anything larger than that. And last but not least is our,
Sorry, it's coming.
is our Windermere. So this is going to be our model. So as she said, Garrett's busy right now trying to finish up the model for us. So I'm not even there in person yet. So I will be there this coming Saturday. But this is our biggest home. So it's 2,370 square feet. You do have a lot of flexibility on this home regarding structural options. So if it's important to you to have a study downstairs with French doors, you've got it. If it's important to you to have a full bedroom downstairs with a full bathroom, you've got it. So this one gives you the most options, and it'll be nice because you can touch and feel with being the model. Keep in mind the model is for sale. So you could walk this one and you could do a delay closing, which we'll kind of get into a little bit later in the process.
Karina, did another question maybe pop up because I saw the chat flash on my end?
Lynn is looking for 3-car garages.
Got it. Yeah, the home site sizes that we have in this particular community, Lynn, just don't accommodate a 3-car. But you know, at the end of the day, what we offer here really is a strong value in a prime location. And there are a lot of local, you know, depending on what you're needing the 3-car garage for. You know, there's a lot of local storage opportunities as well if you're looking for a place to house, maybe a trailer or a boat, etc. All good questions. All right, so we mentioned some special opportunities along the way here. And so we do have a few special opportunities for our VIPs that, again, we don't typically have to offer in our communities because we're not an inventory builder. We don't typically have something that we can deliver in a quicker fashion than what we would normally build. But in this case, we've set this one up to do things a little bit different. So the first one we have to offer is our actual model home. The Windermere model is for sale. And this is such a small community for us that will be wrapped up and done probably by the end of the 3rd quarter this year. So this one will come with a delivery estimate of around August or September, just depending on final closeout of the community. It's for sale for $398,140. This is a gorgeous model. It's a home. It's the model home in the community. So it's decked out. It's decked out very well. It's beautiful. So if you wanted to own a model home and live in the model, this is your opportunity. And Jen will be happy to take you on a tour and show it off this weekend. And then we also have a couple of pre-permitted homes. So these are not inventory. We haven't started them yet, but we've permitted them for their structural options. We have 3 opportunities for Glen Ridges. These are on the particular home sites that you see listed on the slide, 24, 81, and 82. These price from as low as $327. And that's because we've already added some of the most popular structural options to these homes. You will still get to choose your finishes, your colors, movable options. Karina, did another question come in?
Yep, I was just waiting for you to finish. Kieran Mai just asked if we're able to build the Panama or the Lynn Haven in Moss Creek.
Not in this community, no. So this community is, the home sites are going to be sized big enough for us to fit our 30-foot wide product, which is what these 4 homes are. So the Panama, beautiful home, but it is 40 feet wide, which is as wide as the home sites themselves are. So we cannot do a zero, we can't do a 0 lot line. Wouldn't make the developer very happy, or probably your neighbors, unfortunately. But if you haven't gotten to take a tour of the Century, the Glen Ridge, the Hillcrest, or the Windermere, they are all available locally to see. And I think that you'll find that they have amazing space. So they're very cool plans. And these pre-permitted homes come with a May delivery. These are actually all slotted to start the second full week of February. So if you purchase one of these now, we will be meeting for your pre-construction meeting by the end of the month with Garrett. And then these would be starting the week of February 8th. So the week of February 8th, you would start to see us dig up dirt and put your base down and get going and see your home come to life. It'll be ready for you to move in by May, just in time for summer kickoff. May delivery means that you would not have a mortgage payment until June. And then we also have 1 pre-permitted Windermere to offer the same shorter delivery time frame. It's on home site 23, and it starts at 359, 630, and it could end there. It just depends on what options you choose to put into the home. If you choose any, these are already very nicely appointed with 9'4" ceilings. You've got a choice of cabinet color. Comes with 17 by 17 gray tile in your foyer, your kitchen, your dinette, all your wet spaces, stainless steel appliances, 42-inch kitchen cabinets. So they're already pretty well decked out, but if you choose to add something to it, that would be the only reason that the price would change. Karina, any other questions before I pop off this page?
Nope, not at this time.
Right. Okay, so what happens now? You've been seeing all these emails, and now you're sitting here with us tonight, and we're talking about how great this community is and how it's such a game changer to be able to purchase as a VIP in a new community. So here's how you do it. For our golden ticket holders, you guys have probably all seen emails where we're saying get a golden ticket. And what is that? A golden ticket means that you've pre-qualified with our friend Chris, who is on here tonight with us. And so if you've gotten pre-qualified, you get a golden ticket, and we've got a few of those on here. So for our golden ticket holders, kick off for sales this weekend. January 9th is Saturday. That'll be the first day that Jen is allowed to work in the model. So we're reserving this weekend for our golden ticket holders to go ahead and make their purchases and get their first selections taken care of. So those will take place on the 9th and the 10th. If you haven't gotten a golden ticket yet and you want to do so, we have a couple of ways that you can complete that this evening, and very easy. You'll see a QR code right here in the middle of my screen. So if you're joining us on an iPad or a desktop and you have another mobile device handy and you use your camera app and you look like you're going to take a picture, but you don't, you just hover your camera over this QR code, it will pop up Chris's link. And you can click that, and it'll take you right to the pre-qualification link, and it's easy to complete in just a few short minutes. And then Chris, are you able to add your link into the comments as well for us?
It looks like Karina already did it.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Thank you, Karina. So for anybody that is on a mobile, Karina has added the link to get pre-qualified into the comments. So you'll just simply click on that. That'll take you straight to Chris's link. And again, it takes just a few minutes to get pre-qualified, and you'll get a golden ticket. So Again, we're going to start appointments on Saturday, the 9th, and Jen is a one-man band, so she's got a few appointments every day. Jen, how are we looking for Saturday, the 9th? How many appointments do we have available at this point?
We don't have any on Saturday, so I'm completely booked up for Saturday. I do still have, as of right now, 3 available for Sunday. So if we want this weekend and you want to get in, there's 3 left as of this moment.
Okay. All right. So if anybody is on tonight that already has their golden ticket and you missed your call today from Jen, don't worry. We still have some spots left this weekend. I didn't realize we were already full for Saturday, but hey, that's a good problem to have. So again,
Karen asked a question, Carol.
yeah.
Asked, what if I qualified already for a golden ticket, but did not get an email to reserve an appointment?
Jen will call you.
Yes, Jennifer will call you. Should have gotten an email, but I'll double back and kind of see what's going on, but you'll hear from me this evening.
Yeah, super. Karina, can you also make sure that we have all of, what was the name again? I'm sorry.
Kieran Mai.
Okay, super. So just make sure we've got all the contact information, cell phone number, email, and we'll make sure that you get booked this weekend. All right, so from here, here's how our VIP period is going to work. We're guaranteeing our VIP pricing, the current pricing that we just showed you, and that has come in the emails for our first 9 sales. So the first 9 sales are going to get to take advantage of the pricing that you've seen tonight. And then our price does increase $1,000 for the sales 9 through 12. So we have to take an increase and cover our costs. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of the beast a little bit. However, even if your sales 9 through 12 and you take $1,000 increase, I promise you, you're still sitting in a really good spot compared to the folks that have to purchase as the general public coming into the end of the month or next month. But just full transparency there, we do have to take a price increase after the 9th sale. The incentive that we just showed, will expire on Sunday, the 24th. And then we open to the public on Monday, January 25th. So for you, our VIPs, to take advantage of everything that we're offering here tonight, you'll want to make sure that you are able to get with us in the next couple of weeks. And Jen is available in a couple different ways. She's obviously able to take appointments at the model. We are appointment only due to coronavirus and trying to make sure that we are staying healthy. We're limiting crowds, so she is appointment only. But we can also do virtual appointments. Perhaps you're out of state, joining us from Colorado or New York, and you're not flying out to Florida just yet. That's fine. We can use a platform like Zoom or FaceTime, whatever you're comfortable with, to meet you that way. Karina, was there another question that popped in?
Nope.
Information.
I'm just getting information.
Yeah.
Okay, super. I'm sorry. I see the thing flashing. And then, from here too, maybe you're very interested, but you're just not ready yet to move forward with a golden ticket. Jennifer does have some availability tomorrow and Thursday as well. Maybe you need a little bit more information. Perhaps she needs to meet with you and actually show you a Glenridge or a Hillcrest or a Century in the area. Or maybe you would like to put some options together and do what we call building the home on paper, which is a really fun way to see all of your options put together for the home. And she can put a final price together for you. She can also put together cost estimates, which is our way of showing you what your monthly payment would look like. So we're here for you to give you additional information that you might need in order to make a decision so that you can take advantage of these really great VIP specials that we're running. Any other questions that popped up, Karina?
Not at this time.
I'm sorry, I see actually why it's flashing, and it's because I've got a private message. So this is a private message that just says, Jen, how much money do we need to put down in order to get started?
So it will vary. Usually what we do up front, though, we do take $5,000. So we are able to take that just to get the process going. But but it'll depend on what you qualify for. So if you're doing conventional 5%, then we would get that full 5%. If you do 3.5% for FHA, it would be FHA. VA, what's great about that, you don't have to do a down payment, but we do require that $5,000 up.
Okay. All right. And the other one that popped into me privately was, what if I have a home to sell? Can I build while I'm selling my home?
So what we would need you to do is go ahead and pre-qualify with Chris, because there are some neat options out there that we can look at. We're not going to be able to do what we call contingencies for this neighborhood, just because of the demand and kind of how busy things are going. But there could be other options for you. So I would encourage you to reach out to Chris and kind of see what options are in place.
Yeah,
Chris, I
guys,
don't
just
think you're
to,
muted. Yeah, in
Yep.
case you want to add anything here.
just to add in on that, we definitely have some options available to get you approved and get things rolling so you can start building and not have to worry about selling your house and putting up a tent on the side of the road.
Yeah.
We have another question that came in. So someone already has an appointment that's booked this weekend, and Kieran asked if it was okay if she joined her in that same appointment.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to get all, I'm going to get with you though, because I think we just got confused on who's pre-qualified, because you have the same last name. So that kind of makes like, why wouldn't you get an email or a phone call from me? But that's why. So I did reach out to your sister-in-law, so we'll touch base, but yeah, absolutely. We'll get you in at the same time together.
Oh, good. So we'll have family in the neighborhood. We've seen that in a couple of our communities now. That's really neat. Diego asked a question. Diego asked, what are some things around the area, Jen? We talked about this early in the program, but I know we did have some folks join us very late. So it's a really cool location.
Yep, so lots to do in the area. So new things, Lockwood Commons is what's right around the corner that Carol was referencing. And that's with Publix that had all the big 2 strip malls with barber shops, the whole thing. Starbucks is in there. First Watch is in there. So you have quite a few. I think there's a taco place in there. I can't remember where Karina and I ate. We've been there so many times. But there's quite a few things around the corner. Downtown Bradenton is right around 3 miles away. And then you're also 3 miles to 75. Bradenton Beach, like to get to actual real beach, is right at 12 to 13 miles. So you're in the heart of everything right around the corner.
That's a cool area. Downtown Bradenton, Pier 22 is a fantastic place to eat and grab a cocktail. You're right on the water. Sunsets. That's a really neat spot.
And that book Winter, I got it from one time I bought with
Hear a little background noise. Okay. Fun with Zoom. Okay. What else? Any other questions out there for us? Again, we're here to help you tonight. We want to make sure that you're all able to take advantage of this VIP period. Like Jen was saying, this is a very limited opportunity community, super great location. It's hard to find a spot like this that has amenities, gates, no CDD fees in a spot as beautiful as Bradenton. So we are really excited to bring this to you. All right. And with that too, we don't want to take up too much of your time unnecessarily this evening. So I'll give it a couple of beats if there's a question. But again, if you are interested in purchasing as a VIP and you haven't already done so and gotten a golden ticket, it is not too late. You can certainly get a golden ticket tonight. Chris is on standby this evening and he'll be working all day tomorrow to get you pre-qualified so that you can get your golden ticket and get in this weekend. And the way that we'll work the appointments is, if we end up filling up all Saturday and Sunday appointments, then we'll feed the golden tickets into the beginning part of next week. And then from there, we'll be able to start opening up for additional appointments at that point for folks that might need to, again, sit down and maybe look at some things a little differently before they're able to make that final purchase decision. We understand that. But again, we're happy to meet with you in person. We're happy to meet with you virtually. whatever you are most comfortable with or whatever you're able to do. So, okay, Karina, anything coming privately for you?
Nope, that is it.
All right. I don't see anything else coming in.
And guys, just reach out to me anytime. You've got my direct cell phone, you've got my email, and you should be hearing from me definitely if you have the golden ticket. And then we'll kind of move on from there. So I look forward to seeing everybody soon in person in the model.
Yeah. All right. So,
Guys,
Chris, sorry.
nope, I just said thanks for joining. If you have any questions, I'm also available, so don't hesitate.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you for being a VIP for Moss Creek, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.
Bye, guys.
Good night. Stay safe.
Hi, everyone.
Bye-bye.